Preparing a monthly sales report often involves calculating totals, finding averages, and identifying top-performing products. Manually handling these tasks can be time-consuming. However, with just 5 Excel functions and the help of Copilot, you can transform how you analyze data. In this video, we'll learn how to use Excel's powerful mathematical functions and Copilot's capabilities to automate these calculations and streamline your reporting process. Welcome to this video on Excel's mathematical functions. We'll cover key functions like sum, average, min, max, and count, which are essential for managing and analyzing data efficiently. With the assistance of Copilot, we'll explore how these functions can be used to simplify and enhance your data analysis, whether you're working with stocks, investments, or real estate. Copilot will help you automate calculations and gain insights faster, making your data management process more efficient. By the end of this video, you will be able to recognize common mathematical functions in Excel, such as sum, average, min, max, and count. Use mathematical functions to gain insights and support decision-making. Let's start with familiarizing ourselves with the key functions we will be using in this video. Sum adds together all the numbers in a selected range of cells. Average calculates the arithmetic mean of the numbers in a selected range. Min finds the smallest number in a selected range of cells. Max identifies the largest number in a selected range of cells. And count counts the number of cells that contains numbers in a selected range. Let's take a look at our data set on investment holdings, which includes 50 investments across mutual funds, private equity, and real estate. To start using Excel's functions, navigate to the Formulas tab located on the ribbon at the top of the page. Here you'll find a wide range of functions to help analyze your data. First, let's calculate the total valuation of all investments using the sum function. Start by entering the equals sign on your keyboard. Type the word sum, then open the brackets in the cell where you want to return the result. I'm currently working in cell F52. For the sum function, you can select all the individual cells you wish to add together. However, this approach is only efficient for small data sets. For larger ones, selecting individual cells isn't practical. Instead, highlight the full range, now close the bracket, and press Enter. Let's see how Copilot can help automate this process. Simply ask Copilot by using the prompt, calculate the total current fair market value of all investments. Press Enter to execute the prompt. Select Insert Cell and it will generate and insert the sum formula for you at the bottom of column F. You can inspect the sum formula in the formula bar below the ribbon. Next, let's find the average ROI using the average function. Manually, you would enter equals average and select the ROI values. However, let's also ask Copilot, what is the average return on investment? Press Enter and select Insert Cell. Copilot calculates the average ROI as 6.8% and adds it to the bottom of the ROI in column J, storing the formula for future reference. We've covered sum and average. Now let's explore the min and max functions to identify the smallest and largest investment costs. In cell B53, start by typing equals min and highlighting your data range. Close the brackets and select Enter to see the smallest value. For the largest, use max. Let's try this again by typing equals max in cell B54 and selecting your data range. Select Enter to see the largest value. You can also drag these formulas across multiple columns or use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl and R to fill the formula to the adjacent cells. To streamline this with Copilot, prompt it to calculate the lowest ROI, which it calculates as -9%, and then the highest ROI being 20%. Finally, let's count how many investments we have in our portfolio using the count function. Note that count only works with numerical data, so if you need to count text entries like investment names, use the count A function instead. For example, entering equals count A under the investment column name will show that we have 50 investments. To verify the number of investments using Copilot, simply ask it to count the total number of investments. Copilot confirms there are 50. If you prefer quick insights without adding them to your worksheet, use the status bar. Right-click on it, select metrics like average, minimum, maximum, and sum, and highlight the data in the total investment cost column. If you're using a keyboard, select the column with Ctrl and spacebar, and instantly the results appear in the status bar. In this video, we covered essential Excel functions: sum, average, min, max, and count. You learned how to use these functions to calculate totals, averages, identify minimum and maximum values in your data, and count data entries within the data set. Mastering these functions is crucial for analyzing data efficiently and making informed decisions. Now that you've seen how powerful these mathematical functions can be, go ahead and give them a try on your own data. Put these functions to the test and see how these tools can streamline your analysis.